Guys, it's the again last year of the 2016, last day. Topic is do not assume that other people think as you think. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly show you. I was cleaning Khmer garbage, so this is just part of the trash I found. Babies' diapers and rags, rags and babies' diapers. Okay, now it's clean. This is their garbage. Okay, it stinks. You can't. It really see this food leftovers. They've been just piling up, piling up, piling up. Okay, then of course rats and flies and everything. So first things first, what is a dirty and garbage for me as a white guy, as European, is perfectly okay for them. I witnessed here that they are drinking in the midst of babies' diapers and rags. They're drinking and they have no problem with that. Okay, so this, of course, people who are mind control, they're gonna pull out immediately R card. You know what's the R card in the game of the words? Racist card. Okay, this can save your life. Just try to remember this and repeat yourself when you are with the people of different cultures and definitely, different physiognomy, races, and so on. They do not think, feel, reason, see reality as I do. Because the moment you fall into that liberal white mind control trap, all people are equal, we are all equal, you are unique, I am unique, we are all special. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, people are not equal. People are definitely incredibly diverse, very different, with completely different mentality, completely different way of seeing things. You understand me? Completely different way of seeing things. So instead of assuming that they think like you, feel like you, reason like you, why don't you just take a nice, relaxed distance and simply observe them as they are and learn like that? Okay, and do not listen that program in your mind which says, oh come on, you can't think like that, you shouldn't be thinking like this, because this was like going on with me first year in Thailand. Like, no, I can't think like that of them. You see something's going on, no, just, no, I don't want to think like that. I want to have positive move in my head, and then mistake happen, big one, and then another one. So if you really want to understand how simple people think, and they call Khmer simple people, which is very politically correct term, very, you can't use any other term which would reflect reality than simple. I do this exercise. I put myself into shoes of psychopath, and then at the worst case scenario, I gonna end up with borderline psychopathic personality thinking. But when you end up like this, you simply understand them. See, their consciousness is simply on a far lower level, and that consciousness just not sees garbage in a garbage. Don't forget, these women are both massage ladies, and they rotate every like 3 or 4 months, but they're prostitutes. That's what they do. Dicks are coming from the front door, and booze, and then they consume dicks and booze and food, and then they spit out everything what was left in a backyard. So this is kind of human biological factory, if you want to see. And not the news product is babies and diapers, right? This is what goes with the process. When you have women fucking, of course that you're gonna have babies eventually. And so yeah, just accept them as they are. And in my case, that means there is no, after all these interventions to explain them and that they need to clean their garbage because of this, you simply cannot get to them. They have two basic reactions, which are all a rejection of the common sense. They're simple. They have like laughing reactions, hey, 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 and they have serious face. That means they don't like you. So they have those two, and they didn't like you all the time, but they are not people like you. Very common thing in Europe. White girl, 15, 14 years old, probably single child, goes out, meets some young Arab boys. They're nice, they're sweet. They tell her, "Oh yeah, you wanna go to party with us?" She goes to party, and then you have bog, then you have a group rape. For them, it's okay. It's nothing wrong. It's just having a fun. On top of that, she's kafar, she's infidel. Fuck her. She's worse than a cattle in the holy book. And that was their perspective. They, they, she's worse than cattle, and she can be used, and they can get away with rape. 1 in 10 rapes gets reported, and out of those who are reported, very few get sentenced. Especially now in Europe, where they give them freedom to rape. So, what was she thinking? Well, not much. She grew up with the white people who are not rapists. She never been raped. She probably never been even sexually harassed. She trusts people. She sees other people. She's been told that all people are equal, black or white, brown or yellow, and then she goes with them, and then she gets raped. So who failed? Maybe parents failed. Maybe definitely school and the system, but parents definitely. Okay. So this is also politically correct or not. Rape is not really white phenomena, is it? I mean, it is. We are getting raped, but the others are rapists. So don't assume that others think like you. Okay? I'm not saying that others, like all others, are rapists, but there is a great deal of tendency. I mean, I experienced myself. I'm 42, 95 kilo, non-attractive Eastern European Croat. Look at me. Look at me. Look. I get touched on a street. Hey, I get touched on a street here. What would happen to a white woman, 18-year-old, living in a community for a year? Do I have to scream in your face when I'm saying they do not think like you? Because they're not people like you, man. They are not. So just accept it.